Like an absolute idiot, I've managed to completely delete all the footage from this match. I actually had this game ready to go, and then I accidentally deleted all the footage with a bunch of other stuff. But I managed to get 9 ground kills in the what's it called? The Comet with the APDS. It's an absolute machine. So now we've unlocked the FV4202. We're placing it in the lineup and all that other good stuff. Now we're on another quest to get the APDS rounds on the FV4202. Now, this is from the first match I played. By the way, this is post-commentary, obviously, because some moron had a lot of noise happening in my house at the time. But, yeah, so this is the first game I played, and I don't know what it is about shooting IS-6s, but it seems like whenever you penetrate them, it just does nothing. But, you know, it was weird to me, though, actually just shooting him, and then he just backed off. I'm just like, I only took out your vertical cannon drive. Like, what's the big deal? But you know, he was like, he wasn't really wanting to tango with my gun. Of course, I'm pretty sure every shot after this I completely screwed up. So I don't know, but generally this tank has just been, the impressions have been quite good. After this little clip of me getting, well, I won't really say that I won here, but just, it's quite amusing to watch. But after this clip, I'll just go over, you know, what I think about this tank and a game that I had where I actually did kind of well.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
So yeah, after that amusing little stint, I decided to take out the 4202 into a match, and I think I was top tier in this. I can't really remember, to be quite honest, but yeah, we come around the corner and, well, we check it out for a bit, and then, I don't know, we just sort of push, and I did notice that there was a Tiger tank right there, fired, but we did the usual thing. So this happens a lot. Your thing will just jump up slightly and your shot will go high. It always happens. It's just a camera thing. Just with the, I don't know how it works. It's just weird. So then, yeah, shot him there. Took out his loader, I believe. No, gunner. And yeah, he got knocked out. Then I noticed the little RU-251. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, the RU-251. And I can really tell that they've buffed this AP, because I feel like in the past that wouldn't have like killed him. It would have just, you know, sort of done some other weird stuff. Tracked him there. And I turned slightly just to, you know, get around the corner. Sure enough, look him in the face, shoot him, and then it just doesn't do a lot. Or everything was already damaged inside his tank, one of the two. So yeah, so that was pretty cool. We captured the point, drove down, and I don't know, I'm getting a good vibe from this tank. Like, I used to think it was overpowered. I can see some counters to it now, but just generally, it's just a solid tank overall. So 6.3. Ever since the AP's been buffed, the APDS is probably really good now that, you know, but not to mention it's got a stabilizer and it's fairly well armored for its tier, so, you know, honestly, it just ticks all the boxes as a really effective tank, and I'm really enjoying playing it compared to, you know, other tanks of the tier. The only thing I'd probably find more effective, or probably be more comfortable in, is a King Tiger, because I've been playing King Tigers for a very long time. And, you know, this thing, I've only played it for a couple of games, and I'm already starting to feel like it's, you know, extremely powerful. Here I am bullying it all rain, like he's got no idea what's happening. Okay, I did bounce that shot, but it seemed to, like, penetrate after it bounced anyway. Sierra did a really interesting shot into his turret that somehow knocked out his engine by bouncing back. At this point, he's just completely screwed. He can do nothing. And so I decided to do a little test. I was like, can this AP pen that? Yes, it can. From that angle, straight through his tank, knocked him out, and we end up capping the B point. So this is sort of the end of the map. We're just cleaning up the dregs. I went for the C point, and, you know, nothing really happened. And I did notice that there was an ARL-44 completely bullying the guys going for the cap, and I thought, well, you know, you're not having a comeback, so just popped one into his side, just completely smashed him. Even at that weird oblique angle, it still managed to knock him out. And then again, you'll see the curse of the shot rise, so it just goes over. See, even if you think you're pointing at the target, it will go high. So I was just like, this is kind of annoying. Bam, same thing happened there. And at this point, it's just an optical illusion, sort of. You're just going to aim a lot lower than you think. Use the crosshair, or just wait for him to pass. He moved out, shot him there, just a Panzer IV-H. Obviously a bit up-tiered, but it's probably one of the dregs of his lineup. And then I saw this, the CA Lorraine. And I was just... I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to penetrate it or not, but apparently I can. I can just go straight through it. 205mm of more like 201, I think, at 100 meters, so it's pretty decent over range, not gonna lie. And I think this is the last kill I got this game. It was just one of those AMX-13 AAs, I think. Yeah, the DCA 40. Simple as that, and yeah, I got a couple of kills. From this match alone, I was able to get quite a lot of stuff for this tank. I'd already gotten parts previously, but I now managed to get, just going through all the little things here, but yeah, so I got the horizontal drive, and then that was like the second tier 1 upgrade, and then I immediately went for the APDS, because I knew, you know, that would be the best. Go for FP afterwards, just so I'm not burning down every time I get shot now. And so yeah, same map. It wasn't as good a match, but at least I got to test out the capabilities of the APDS. Now, initially, I did want to keep some AP just in case I got like the sides of tanks, and I wanted to, you know, use that full power AP shell against them. But I'm not sure whether I'll keep that or if I'm just going to, you know, use all out APDS, because it seems to just work regardless. I did get another good match after this where I shot a Ferdinand straight through the casement and it completely blew him up. So it was pretty fun. So yeah, here we're just sitting on this flank, and I expected most of the tanks behind me to have the situation under control, but they didn't actually. The shit barn sort of comes up on my left side here, and I completely murder another Lorraine. It's so funny watching those things explode. The shit barn, again, just sort of bumming around, not really knowing what to do. Although I do want to get one of those one day. It looks like a lot of fun, but it might be very situational. It'd just be a lot of fun having the largest gun in the game. So I shot, and then holy crap, there's a... what are these things called again? It's like a Panzer 47. It has a weird name. So yeah, I shot him again. This time did nothing. I thought that was the ammo rack, but you got to aim a bit lower to get that. And then, you know, final shot, I believe, yeah, straight there, took him out. And that's sort of all I really did this game, because what happened was everyone on my team died. I've tried to flank around and, you know, cover the C point. And then I noticed too late on my left, oh, that's a T-44, smash straight into myself. So overall, I'd say this is an extremely effective tank, especially with APDS included. It can easily punch through any armor at its battle rating. Like, it could even go through a mouse, but it can't even fight a mouse tank. But yeah, with its APDS, it could easily go through the turret face of a mouse. It's incredible what this tank can do. The fact that it fights T-3485s is kind of like, you know, we're stomping puppies at this point. I feel like this tank has a massive advantage over any tank that doesn't have a stabilizer, which is actually quite a lot of the tanks at this tier. In fact, I'm pretty sure the British have a monopoly on the stabilizers until like the 8.3 sort of MBTs, the 8.0 tanks. So yeah, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little commentary sort of half ramble video anyway. It's just, you know, sort of guiding my grind process at the moment, but in a sort of more fun way. You know, just grinding out the British, seeing what they're getting a feel for their lineup and all that other stuff. So I'm sorry if today's video was a bit more boring than, you know, the previous video, but I had planned to keep the Comet footage, but I accidentally deleted it, so that would have made the video a lot better. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been your boy Gary G Gaming here, and I will catch you guys next time. See ya.